Hey you, my name is Joseph Warren, and today I'm going to be talking about how you can build more authenticity into your day-to-day communication with others. Have you ever met someone new and immediately felt that there was something off about them? Maybe you felt you couldn't trust them, or that something about them seemed inauthentic. That was the work of your subconscious mind. You see, your subconscious mind is very good, it's amazing at reading emotions. And in that case, it was raising red flags saying there's something about this person that seems inauthentic. The point of that is that when we are inauthentic in our communication, when we say things we don't mean or say things we don't believe, other people can tell subconsciously. Authenticity will take you far when it comes to building trust with others. It'll make people more likely to want to do business with you, more likely to trust what you have to say, and it'll also attract the right people into your life. Think about it. If you're fake, that will attract other people who are fake, and that'll become like your social network or your group. If you're real, if you keep it real and you're authentic, then that'll attract other people who appreciate that, and they'll also probably be the type of people who also like to keep it real. So you'll kind of create this network of trustworthy people. So today I'm going to go over 3 ways that you can build more authenticity in your day-to-day communication with others. Number 1, mindful listening. Practice being truly in the moment when you're listening to someone else talk. Rather than thinking about the next thing you want to say, or what might sound cool, or a good joke, or how you have a story that might be better than theirs. Instead, just be truly in the moment, let them have the spotlight, and listen. This will do wonders for your charisma, it'll do wonders for all areas of your life, but it'll also make you a more authentic person. In addition, it'll make you stand out because the majority of people do not do this. It takes work, it takes focus. Another thing that helps in this area is to always listen to people with the mindset and the intention of learning something from them. Recognize that you can learn something from anyone that you speak to. It could be the most obnoxious person in the world. For instance, say someone insults you. You could learn patience from them. Say someone hurts you. You could learn to set boundaries from them. You could literally learn something from even the worst person on the planet. So, when you do this, not only will you stand out, not only will you be more charming, it'll also help you build more authenticity in your interactions with others. Number 2, forget appearances. When you focus on appearances or how things look, you are by nature being inauthentic. You are acting in a political manner and focusing more on how things look than how they actually are. So for instance, you might be more interested in looking good than actually being good, in looking smart than actually being smart, than looking valuable than actually bringing value to the table. And on a subconscious level, people will be able to tell. I remember a time when I fell prey to this. A long time ago, I was volunteering, passing out food to people who were needy, didn't have a lot of money. And I noticed some people next to me were taking selfies. And immediately I started thinking, I was a little bit tired, not in my best frame of mind. And I started thinking, I'm not getting any credit for what I'm doing. So I pulled out my phone and took a selfie of myself. And in a moment of clarity, I thought, what am I doing? Am I here for the right reasons? Am I really here to help people? Or am I here so that I look good and I get some kind of like social validation for helping other people? And I'm glad I had that moment of clarity because it made me realize that if you do things for the wrong reasons, it doesn't even feel good. It wasn't rewarding at all. I just kind of had like this feeling of like uneasiness. Like, am I going to get credit for this? And the reason I felt off, the reason I felt that way was because I was being inauthentic. I wasn't being true to myself. Learn to forget about appearances, and the appearances and reputation will take care of themselves. Number 3, own your mistakes. We all make mistakes. It's a part of what makes us human. However, how we deal with those mistakes says a lot about our authenticity. When you're authentic, you don't hide your mistakes. You don't keep them a secret. You own them. You let it be known that you made a mistake. And in doing so, you accomplish 2 things. First of all, you take the power away from the mistake. And a second thing, which I recently learned from a friend, is it allows you to turn your loss into a win. It allows you to turn your L's into W's. The reason for that is because you're providing valuable content or valuable ideas for other people that can help them from making the same mistake. Also, you're building trust with other people by being more authentic. Let me explain with a story. I remember earlier in my career, sometimes I would make a small mistake, like I would forget to do something, and I would avoid it. So I would avoid taking ownership of the mistake and letting people know, hey, I forgot to do this thing. And in doing so, I would erode trust that I had in certain relationships. So that was no good. But later, I learned to own my mistakes. I learned that that was not the right way to do things. And I remember a recent example when I was really busy. My brother was about to get married, and I was officiating the marriage. So I was kind of leading the ceremony. And it was my first time doing it, so I was very stressed. And in doing that, I had made a promise to someone from my Toastmasters group, and I forgot to follow through on it. What I did afterwards when I recognized it is I told her 100% the truth what was happening. My brother's getting married. I'm so excited. I forgot, totally forgot, because I was busy doing my speech. And the person was very nice about it, totally understood, say, yeah, get it to me whenever you're free. And it also built trust between us. It built more of a bond because I was being my real self. Part of being human is that we make mistakes. When you're ashamed of them, you just allow them to occur over and over. But when you own up to them, you build trust with others around you, you build authenticity, and it allows you to turn your losses into wins. A lot of times people think of authenticity as a buzzword, as a marketing term, but really it's a way of life. Authenticity is always saying what you mean and meaning what you say. Authenticity is seeking the truth and speaking the truth rather than seeking to look good or to make others approve of you. Authenticity is keeping your word to yourself and others. It's owning your mistakes when you make them and thus taking all the power away from your mistakes and getting better and better. What do you think is the key to more authentic communication? Comment below with your answer. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content on how to enhance your communication skills. Thank you very much for watching, and have an amazing day.